Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out. Well, it stopped raining. I've got my brolly and I've brought Betsy out for a walk, and near to me is a fantastic bluebell woods. So I've been holding off coming here, and this is really just a little recce just to see if the bluebells are out. The bluebells seem to be late this year. I've been watching them everywhere else and they're just starting to pop up now. So I am going to have a little walk into these woods and just pretty much have a recce and just try and get a guide as to when they're going to be done. Probably next week, week after, could be the week after that. So join me shortly and we'll go into these woods and let's see what we find. So I come here today to Shrawley Woods to try and find bluebells, and everywhere I've been looking there's lots of little places where there's bluebells scattered about everywhere, and I've been thinking, are they out yet? Where are they? So I have come along, and let me just turn you around, be prepared for this. Just look at that business. They are just coming up, so they will get better than this. But we have a beautiful sea of blue. Turn you around, all the way around. It is just blue. It's a fantastic little woodland, this is. You can get photographs absolutely everywhere. There's moss covered logs on the floor, dead full. There's beautiful shapes with the trees. Oh, it's an incredible place. Of an evening, you can get starbursts when the sun just touches one of the trees. It's a fantastic place. So I'm going to go off the GoPro. I'm going to go and find somewhere for the first composition and I will talk you through it. So this is some of the kind of stuff you can get. Beautiful logs that have fallen down, and you've got the moss covered logs as well. All the roots of the beech trees are covered in green moss. They look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to have a little walk around. I am trying to find a composition. Just took a quick shot. There is somewhere, I can't remember where it was, I've shot it a couple of years ago. There's a limb that curves and then a straight limb coming up, and it makes a beautiful frame for these bluebells, and I can't see it. So I don't know if it's rotted off or what. I thought it was here, but it may not be. So I think let's keep having a little walk around. Betsy's loving it. Betsy, get out of that. Eating grass. You're going to be sick again. I can now just hear the rain coming, so I think I better get the brolly up. Yeah, I'm going to go and try and find something, and I'll talk you through the back of the camera. So for this shot, I'm just literally lining up this beautiful little piece of deadfall. I'm not going to focus stack. Normally I would focus stack, but the bluebells aren't really ready yet. So like I said, I'm just using this as a recce. So I'm just going to focus literally middle of the frame. I'm shooting at ISO 100 f8. That's giving me a 30th of a second, and it looks beautiful. You can just see the blues coming. It looks fantastic in here. When you look at the big picture, it is very blue, but trying to get the photographs, there isn't enough bluebells out yet. They're all still closed up. So I'm going to take this shot anyway now. 2-second timer's on. If it turns out any good, here it is. I'm now just lining up this old beach, which looks like it's rotted off at the floor and just fell over and landed on some others that are falling. I just like the way it's leaning. It just looks lovely. Let me show you the back of the camera quickly as to what I'm shooting. So just shooting this as a little vertical, and I'm using the root system there. It is just breaking off, as you can see. Let's put the camera back on and you will see. Just running from the bottom left up towards the right hand side of the screen. It looks beautiful. I think I'll use this in a couple of weeks time when the bluebells are better. I may even come next week. I think next week's it'll be sunny, so they should come out. Looks lovely though. My next little shot, just look at this down here. Let me just turn the camera around and try and show you. We have all this beautiful moss. The texture and the patterns, absolutely amazing. Betsy's there, having fun. Let me just show you the back of the camera and how I'm lining this shot up. This looks lovely, this does. For this shot, I am literally going to do a focus stack from there, then another one there, and then another one on the trees in the distance. It'll be 3 shots, just because I'm so close to this down here. I do want this detail. It looks amazing, the detail does. Betsy's enjoying herself, as you can see, trying to dig moist and stuff out. But if you can, a little tip for you, try and use diagonal lines through the image. It just leads the eye, helps to lead the eye from one corner up to the far opposite corner. Looks beautiful. So, as lovely as it looks, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of them here, but they're not open yet. To the eye it looks absolutely incredible in a sea of blue, but the camera isn't picking that many up because they're not open. So I am just using it, like I said, as a recce, just to try and get a few compositions and just planting my head where to come and get some photographs from in a week or two's time. I love this. I love that the limb that's just bending and the green moss on it. Looks amazing. Little things like this just add to the photograph that little bit of gnarliness. The trees in here are all gnarly and they look amazing. Let me just walk 2 steps, whereas we've got this here. If we just turn to there, we have a similar kind of setup. The beautiful arc limb looks amazing. There are little white anemones everywhere as well. So for the flower lovers, you could just come and get your close-ups of the flowers. I'm not going to do that today, but I will do next time I come. I am looking just for, I fancy the green, because it's wet in here, it's been raining today. I am fancying the green moss on fallen limbs, so I'm going to continue a little bit farther and let's see if I can catch something. To the eyes it looks absolutely incredible in here, it really does. Don't know if the GoPro is going to pick it up, it is just amazing. It's amazing. Again, another simple little shot is just this little fallen limb, a little bit of moss on the root ball of it and the bluebells. Let me just show you the back of the camera quickly. So again, just another simple little shot. I'm just doing another focus stack. The little white dots are little anemones. Let me just try and zoom in. Little white anemones. They look amazing, they do. So just a simple focus stack. Focusing there, going to focus on the trees there, 2 shots. And if this shot turns out any good, here it is. Again, I'm struggling to find compositions at the moment. I'm loving the little bits of dead fall that's about. You have got the green moss, as I said earlier, but I don't think there's enough bluebells open yet. They are all closed. So, although it is very blue in here, and there are a lot of bluebells that are open, the majority are still closed and they're not ready yet. I do think another week, maybe 2. But just look at that. It looks fantastic. You'd think you could get photographs everywhere today. You probably could if I had more time. I haven't got that much time here. Hence the short video, and it's just a recce for me to have a look if they're here and they're opened up yet. So I think I'm going to head back to the car. Betsy's going absolutely wild in here. So yeah, I think I need a cup of tea. It's getting quite late, so I'm getting hungry as well. Betsy is just absolutely bonkers. She heard a pheasant, went to leg it. I stopped her, which I didn't expect to, but I did. So she's trying to dig mice up again. She's got a thing for mice. She loves digging mice out, and she'll suck on them and chew on them and then swallow it. And then an hour later, it's sick. Dogs. Who'd have them? Who'd have dogs? Check the links out in the description below. There's links to all the gear that I use. There's a link to my sister and brother-in-law's guest house on the Isle of Mull. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up. We'll do it all again in the next video, which will probably be more bluebells. Yeah, here are all the photographs, and until next time, take it easy.